In this video, we're going to look at creating customized document templates that you can use to create new documents, including information about the corporation, in your own words and style. For this video, we are going to select a corporation from the drop-down menu for all active and inactive corporations. And then we retrieve the data for this corporation. The information for this corporation will be reflected in the documents that we create. We are going to press the button User Design Documents that will take us to the sheet called User_Documents. Cells E5 through E24 present a menu of user-defined document templates that can be used to create your own documents. In columns AC and AD, there is a concordance which matches up the description that we have just seen with the name of the sheet in the workbook that contains the template for that document. You can select the document that you want to create by putting a Y in the column next to it. Select the date that you want for the document. You can press the button now for the current date. I have entered the date February 28, 2017 because I know that the corporation will not exist until February the 14th. Then press the button Prepare User Customized Document. And in this case, the Register of Directors as at February 28, 2017 will be created. Before I take you through the steps to create a user-defined document template, I'd like to take you to the sheet where you will find a number of building blocks to be used in that process. In the sheet called Transaction, Excel formula determine the current situation of the corporation at the specified document date. Cells B2 and B3 set out the document date and time, in this case February 28, 2017, from the User_Document sheet. The current information in the transaction sheet includes the full and short name of the corporation, the names and number of directors and officers, the voting, non-voting, and all shareholders of the corporation, registered and records offices, accountants, auditors, lawyers or attorneys, and business address. These formula also determine the details of those transactions that actually occur on the specified date, such as the directors appointed or removed or shares allotted, transferred, or cancelled. In the text that we create, we can use, for example, the name corp_name, which refers to cell A29, the name short name, which is the corporation in this case, and which refers to cell A30, or the cell reference B35, which is the corporate legislation for the corporation. We can also use details of transactions at the document date, such as name, appointment and removal dates, share details, and addresses. Now we're going to create a new document template based on the covering letter for annual documents. We select the cover letter and press the button to create the cover letter document. We go to the User Custom 10 sheet, which is the sheet for the cover letter. Create a duplicate of the letter. Position it after User Custom 10. And rename the sheet as User Custom 11. So this is what the base of our new document looks like. Rather than displaying my slow typing and formatting skills in real and very slow time, I'm going to tell you about the changes that I'm going to make to convert the cover letter template into a rudimentary annual invoice for providing corporate record services. I'm going to leave the heading, date, and address as they currently exist in the cover letter. The first reline has the corporation's name, which is designated as equals corp_name. The second reline is a combination of the year of the annual documents and the text string annual meeting documents. We're going to change the reline so that the first line reads annual invoice for maintaining corporate records, and then we're going to insert the year of the annual documents and then annual meeting documents. The second line is going to have the word corporation : followed by the name of the corporation. We're then going to delete all the text from the salutation down to yours sincerely, and then press Merge and Center to remove all of the merged cells. This is what the annual invoice looks like after editing. You can see that the relines are modified as I suggested earlier. I've added in some language that you might expect to see in an invoice, such as for services rendered, and a short description of the services related to preparing annual meeting documents and maintaining records for the corporation. I have then inserted information about fees and taxes, and this is where you'd ordinarily put in information about disbursements as well, and included a statement about the payment of the invoice. I have included the acronym for Errors and Omissions Accepted, and included a graphic image of a stylized M. We have changed the name of the generated document to recognize that it is in fact an invoice, and changed the reference to the last line of the document to recognize that it is in fact one line longer than the cover letter. The print area also changes. We then check each of the row heights to make sure that the document is going to look reasonable when presented. Now we're going back to the user_documents sheet, and we edit the concordance to include the invoice and the reference to user custom 11 as the source of the template for that document. Select the invoice and press the Prepare User Customized Documents button, and our new invoice document is generated. This invoice was a fairly simple document and did not include a lot of information from the transaction sheet. As your familiarity and proficiency increase, you will be able to make, or have your systems person make, some fairly sophisticated documents incorporating information about the corporation. Remember to save the workbook with your new document template and use that workbook in the future. Thank you for taking the time and effort to view this video, and we hope that you use and enjoy this capability to create documents that fit your needs and style.